Hey everyone, I'm Lynette Thompson. I'm the President-elect of the Junior Service League of Beaufort. Today we have some really exciting news to share with you, but before we get to the details, I'd like to introduce you to these lovely ladies that are sitting here with me. To my left, I have Stephanie Blocksma. She's our Appropriations Director. To my right is Erin Witt. She's our Membership Director. And our Financial Vice President, that's Diana Price.
Before we get into the details of today, I want to first start by telling you all a little bit about the Junior Service League of Beaufort. JSLB is a relatively small group of women who dedicate their time and their resources with the goal of supporting and enriching the lives of the women, children, and families in our community. This year, the women in our organization did this through direct service with CAPA, Hopeful Horizons, Habitat for Humanity, and our signature service project, JSLB Prom Boutique. We also do our fall fundraiser, Touch a Truck, and it is a joy to serve our community. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we were unable to host our annual spring fundraiser, Jubilee, where we would have formally recognized each of our 2020 grant award recipients with a presentation and photo opportunity. In lieu of, we are so excited tonight to come to you all virtually to present our 2020 grant award recipients.
Each year, the Appropriations Director and her committee solicit for grant applications from local nonprofits that align with JSLB's mission to support and enrich the lives of women, children, and families in our community. The committee reviews the applications submitted and discusses them in detail, and then makes recommendations to the Board of Directors. We work within our budget to give out as much as possible. This year we had to navigate through uncharted and uncertain times, and like all organizations and businesses, JSLB was impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the changes and delays in our grant process, we are prouder than ever to be able to award 2020 grants in the midst of the crisis impacting the health of our families, communities, and world. This year we had approximately $34,000 in grant requests. After long deliberation, the following organizations were selected as recipients with grants totaling approximately $7,500. Our first grant recipient is the Boys and Girls Club of the Low Country, Northern Beaufort Country Clubs, $500. The Boys and Girls Club of the Low Country is a local group of 10 clubs located in Beaufort and Jasper counties. In 2019, the average daily attendance surpassed 1,000 youth per day. The mission of the Boys and Girls Club of the Low Country is to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their fullest potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. JSLB's grant this year will support the purchase of supplies for the Smart Girls program at St. Helena's Elementary Club location.
Our second grant recipient is Child Abuse Prevention Association, or CAPA. CAPA works to build a community intolerant of abuse and neglect in order to break the destructive legacy of this trauma. During the school year, JSLB members participate in Terrific Tuesdays at the CAPA's Open Arms Children's Home. In 2017, CAPA entered into a public-private partnership with the Department of Social Services to recruit, train, and license foster homes through its Resource Family program. The $826 grant from JSLB will support the purchase of a tablet computer to enhance case management in the Resource Family program.
Our next grant recipient is Friends of Shanklin. Friends of Shanklin was formed by residents of Habersham to support the Joseph S. Shanklin Elementary School in Beaufort County with a goal to advance students' educational capabilities and leadership skills, facilitate a positive learning environment, and foster a collective community of people who care. Annually, Friends of Shanklin sponsors a book giveaway where each student shops for a book of their choice at no cost to each of the students and their families. JSLB's grant will support the purchase of books for the 2021 offering of the book giveaway program.
Our next grant recipient is Good Neighbor Free Medical Clinic of Beaufort for $750. Good Neighbor Free Medical Clinic operates almost completely on volunteer help at no cost to eligible adults in Beaufort County. Through the efforts of their volunteers, patients at the clinic receive preventative care, diagnosis and treatment, health teaching, access to free or low-cost medications, care coordination, and mental health counseling. JSLB's grant will support the purchase of a laptop computer to enhance telehealth capabilities with patients.
This year, we were able to give the Help of Beaufort $1,000. The Help of Beaufort provides emergency financial assistance, food, and clothing to those in critical need in Beaufort County. The Help of Beaufort's Emergency Financial Assistance Program provides partial payments towards utilities, rent, mortgage, and medications once a year. JSLB's grant this year will support emergency financial assistance for the female head of households and their families.
Our next grant is for Hopeful Horizons for $1,540. Hopeful Horizons is a children's advocacy, domestic violence, and rape crisis center that works to create safer communities by changing the culture of violence and offering a path to healing. They operate an emergency domestic violence shelter which is accessible to those in need at any time and provides an array of support, programs, and activities for adults and children. The JSLB grant will be used to support upgrades to the security features at the emergency domestic violence shelter through the purchase and addition of cameras, panic buttons, and motion lights.
Our next grant recipient is the Hilton Head Island Deep Well Project in the amount of $850. The Deep Well Project is predominantly a volunteer-based program whose mission is to help neighbors in need by providing basic assistance in emergency situations by providing a hand up, not a hand out. The Deep Well Project School Snack Program provides healthy snacks to at-risk children and directly builds stronger, healthier, and more resilient families. JSLB's grant award will support the purchase and delivery of nutritious snacks for the upcoming school year for 2 or more classes.
Our final grant recipient is Women United, a part of the United Way of the Lowcountry, for $1,000. Women United's mission is to mobilize the caring power of women together to advance the common good by focusing on education in the forgotten pockets of Beaufort and Jasper counties. One of their initiatives, Operation Backpack, provides local students in need with backpacks full of school supplies and uniform shirts to start school. JSLB's grant will support the purchase of school supplies for Operation Backpack.
Thank you to everyone who applied this year. We are thrilled to be able to support so many wonderful organizations and look forward to continuing to do so in the future. One more thing. Our spring fundraiser was canceled this year due to COVID-19, so we decided to turn it into a live virtual auction. Log on to our website at www.jslbufort.com and check out our auction items that have been donated through local supporters in the community.
We are JSLB.